top. Boxer Sadiq. Just in beauty, I see you scouting a few guys. Super middle. What you say, you watching the...
Nah, do
Willie?
you know what? I just came in, and when I walked on, they were just like, I didn't even hear the name. It was just that super middleweight. So I was like, oh, who's that? That's all it was really. I didn't actually come to scout.
Okay.
So, but yeah.
Let's move somewhere where there's a little bit of light. Move back. So, any news for us?
Nothing new. Still fly. Still in the gym. Joking. Nah, not really. I just came out from a short holiday or trip, shall I say? And so now I'm back in the gym, training, ticking over. I expect to be out in the next month or two, but whilst I wait for news, I'm just gonna train as if I am fighting, so that I'm prepared for whatever. As they say, it's best to be prepared for an opportunity that doesn't come than to be unprepared for an opportunity that does come. But either way, I'm pretty confident I'll be boxing by July. It's just a matter of fight. I'm working out what date and what show, that sort of stuff. So, on
Okay,
it.
brilliant. So, where did you go to?
I went to Portugal. Went to Lisboa.
How was it? How long were you there for?
Only 3 days. It was lit. You know, like beaches, great weather. It was like 33 degrees a couple of the days. Stayed in a really nice hotel as well. Lots of activities. Only thing I didn't like was the clubs. Well, their clubs stay open till 7 a.m. But they're allowed to smoke.
Oh,
So
right,
yeah, and that, the air vents are like proper strong. You can feel them. But sometimes you're just there and there's like 2 people there, 1 person there. It's just like, then all your clothes smell after, feel it in the back of your throat. That wasn't nice. But everything else was great. Beautiful city, beautiful ladies, lots of things to do. Stayed fit as well, as always, and yeah, good food too.
I was keeping in contact on your social media. I see you eating good.
Always.
Well, fairly good.
What do you mean?
Eating next to your guys who are eating meat, and I see you like trying to make them feel guilty, saying something about dead animals in your food and that. How's the relationship with your friends? Don't they get tired of you saying this
Nah,
sort of thing?
they just know me for who I am, man. They accept me for being different. And you say I try to make them feel bad, but in reality, when I say these things, if anyone feels bad, then they really have something they need to address. Because as you see in the videos, I don't say it in an insulting way or demeaning way. I just go, oh, look, you know, I'm eating some nice greens, you know, live food, raw food, still full of vitality. He's got a dead bird over there on his plate, and it's just factual. It is a dead bird on a plate. So, you know, if anyone's gonna feel bad about it, then they got to ask themselves some hard questions.
Do you really think vegan? Well, you obviously do. It works hand in hand with boxing.
There isn't any research that's been done over a long enough period that I know of from boxers who have genuinely lived on a vegan diet, who have come out to be either pro or against it. I know quite popularly recently there was a thing with Bernard Hopkins when he said he wouldn't advise any fighter to be vegan, but I mean, Bernard Hopkins never ate a vegan diet as a fighter, so again, that's only an assumption. And I for myself, I've been vegan 2.5 years now, and you know, I make weight good, I'm strong, I'm lean, I'm fit all year round, my stamina's brilliant, I'm strong, powerful, all these things that people ask you to eat meat for I already have in abundance, and more so than most people. So through practice and implementation, I would say for me it works perfectly and I feel great.
Benefits I see what vegan does for people is make them make weight, not necessarily make them perform at a higher level, but be easier for you to make weight being a vegan.
You find me a boxer that's fitter than me. You go find me a boxer that's fitter than me. I'm not saying there isn't one, but if there is a boxer...
And Joshua's fitter than you?
No, he's not. That's a fact. He's not. If there's a boxer who's fitter than me, there would have to be an absolute beast.
How would you... There's so many people fitter than you.
How do you find fitness?
It's how they perform and the intensity. I've never seen you perform with high intensity yet.
Right. Exactly.
12
yeah.
rounds.
I've never
so
had...
it's hard for me to even...
Wait.
It's almost an unfair question.
I'll stop you there. The longest fight I've had is an 8-rounder. That went 8 rounds. Yeah? I lost that one. Cool. Well documented, you know the reasons behind that and how I went into the ring, so let's not talk about that. But even in that fight, going into the 8th round, who was the fitter man in the ring? And Reese,
he won the last round, in my opinion.
Okay, who was pressing the pressure? Who was pressing the fight? Who was commanding?
He was pressing it in the beginning. You caught up with him in the middle.
Round
in the
7,
last
round 8, I had him on the back foot. I was marching him down. Go and watch it again. Yeah. So don't question my fitness. And my last 2 fights since then, my fitness hasn't had to come into play because I got rid of the guys in 2 rounds. So, you know, just be patient, bide your time and see.
Well,
and I'll show you.
we're yet to see if you're really that fit. You haven't had the chance to prove it yet.
Okay. So, like you said,
I'm going to come back to you.
Hold on. You just said,
yeah,
I haven't had the chance. So, don't speak against me on it.
I'm not speaking against you.
I'm
just saying.
For now, you're just going to have to take my word for it until proven wrong.
Because I'm just saying, when people generally think, they won't have you as the fittest guy in Britain right now because you haven't shown it. So asking me that question.
I didn't say that for anyone to have me. The only person who needs to know it is myself.
Okay.
So I'm not trying to convince anyone.
Okay.
You know.
Okay. As you know what, I had a really good question I was going to ask you, and with this back and forth we just had, you just made me escape me. Hold on.
Oh God.
Oh, what was it?
Whilst you think about it, just hold that thought for a second.
Okay,
Stay right
okay.
there.